Hi, this is Debbie. Welcome back. In previous videos, we spent time exploring some possible location in Sudan and Ethiopia. Today, we're going to explore Eritrea. Before we get started, here's some information about this fascinating country. Eritrea is a country in the Horn of Africa region of East Africa, and its capital and largest city is Asmara. It has a long and rich history that goes back thousands of years. In the late 1800s, Italy took control of the area and made it a colony called Eritrea. The name Eritrea comes from an ancient Greek word meaning Red Sea. Prior to this, the area was known by different regional names and was ruled by various local kingdoms, chiefs, and larger empires at different times. After World War II, Eritrea came under British administration. In 1952, it was joined with Ethiopia in a federation supported by the United Nations. 10 years later, Ethiopia took full control of Eritrea, leading many Eritreans to seek independence. A long war for independence followed and lasted for about 30 years. In 1991, Eritrean forces gained control of the territory, and in 1993, the people voted for independence in a national referendum. Eritrea has an estimated population of between 3.5 to 4 million people and recognizes these 9 ethnic groups: 50% Tigrinya, 30% Tigray, 4% Saho, 4% Afar, 4% Kunama, 3% Belen, 2% Beja, 2% Nara, and 1% Rashida. The most widely spoken language is Tigrinya, which, like Amharic, uses the ancient Semitic Ge'ez alphabet. The others are Tigray, Saho, Kunama, Nara, Afar, Beja, Bilen, and Arabic. Tigrinya and Arabic are often used in government communications and media, while English is commonly used in education. Keep in mind that Eritrea and Ethiopia share a long history. Both were part of the ancient kingdom of Aksum. The peoples of northern Ethiopia and Eritrea share cultural, linguistic, and historical ties. In 2018, Eritrea and Ethiopia signed a peace agreement, ending nearly 2 decades of formal hostility. Now that you know a little bit more about Eritrea, let's explore some places with strong phonetic connections to biblical locations. We're going to look at possible locations of Ain, Aroer, Mount Gilead, Jericho, and the Negeb/Negeb. Joshua 19:7 states Lebaoth, Shilhim, Ain, and Rimmon, in all 29 cities with their villages. Ain appears on old maps and is currently located in the Sheb region today. Here is Ain in Eritrea. Numbers 32:34 reads, "And the people of Gad built Dibon, Ataroth, Aroer. Here is Aroer, Eritrea, which is located in the northern Red Sea region." We read in Judges 7:3, "Now therefore proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, Whoever is fearful and trembling, let him return home and hurry away from Mount Gilead." Then 22,000 of the people returned, and 10,000 remained. The phonetic sound is Gilad. Here is a place called Mount Gilad in Eritrea. Let's explore Jericho. The most famous story about Jericho is found in the book of Joshua. After the Israelites crossed the Jordan River and entered the Promised Land, Jericho was the first city they faced. God told Joshua and the Israelites to march around the city once each day for 6 days. On the seventh day, they marched around it 7 times. When the priests blew their trumpets and the people shouted, the walls of Jericho fell down, and the Israelites captured the city. According to Bible Hub, Jericho sounds like Jericho. Remember that where you see a J, it is almost always a Y sound. In Deuteronomy 32:49, we read, "Go up this mountain of the Abiram, Mount Nebo, which is in the land of Moab, opposite Jericho, and view the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the people of Israel for a possession. Let's look at how the words sound in Amharic and Tigrina. There is a reason that I will be showing you these two languages, but I will explain later. In Tigrinya, with the transliteration into English, it sounds like Yariko. In Amharic, it sounds like Iyariko. Here is a place with similar phonetic sounds. It is also known by these names: Arkiko, Arkiko, Erkoko, Hirgigo, Hargigo, or Harkiko, Eritrea. Do you see the similarity, especially in the last two syllables? Here is another view. The word Negeb is translated south in most translations. However, I have found the ESV to be one of few that still contain the original word the most times when translated, 37 times. In addition, Strong's Concordance has 111 instances of the word Negeb. Please also notice that where there is a V, there should be a B or W. How many people know that this place is still in existence today with the original sound? In my opinion, the word does not mean south or have any directional meaning. It is the name of a region or location. This is one location on a current map. However, Google Maps does not show this name for Eritrea. Isn't this interesting? Here is one image from an old map that shows the name for a group of mountains. Here is another old map image. Here's a view from Google Earth showing the Gonye region where one of the Negeb locations exists today. We have to look at Gonye because Negeb does not show on Google Maps. Here is how all these places are connected. That concludes our video for today. Thanks for watching. Now that you've seen a few videos, is the discovery of all these places coincidence? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please continue to share this video, share information with your loved ones, and study yourself so that all things may be fulfilled.